Today, as our little warm-up lesson, we're going to work on memorizing all of the notes on the bass clef. So we're going to start off with some simple sentences, and then we're going to do a quick oral quiz to help us get super familiar with how to learn these note names, so that all of you, when you immediately look, or as soon as you look at the bass clef, you will immediately know which notes you're looking at. So to start off with, let's all stand up, stretch it out a little bit. We'll stretch to one side, stretch to the other. Start off our class feeling alive and alert and awake and enthusiastic. And then we will begin. So for the left hand, or if left hand in the piano, but bass clef spaces, your sentence is going to be all cows eat grass. So everybody say that with me. All cows eat grass. And if I had students in front of me right now, I would ask them to raise their hands and tell me, are we going from the bottom to the top of the spaces or the top to the bottom of the spaces? So the correct answer, of course, is bottom to the top. All cows eat grass in each of the 4 spaces. Alrighty, so your third space would be eat. Your fourth space would be grass. Your second space would be cows, and your first space would be all. Great. Okay, let's move on to our next sentence. So the next sentence is going to be the lines of the bass clef. So there are 5 lines, right? 5 lines and 4 spaces in each staff. And for the bass clef, your sentence is going to be, good boys do fine always. At this point in the lesson, I would probably pause and ask the students if they could come up with any other silly sentences that use the letters G, B, D, F, A. And as long as these were clean, obviously, we would have a fun little silly time chuckling at these sentences the students come up with. This gives them the chance to creatively think about the material and interact with it a little bit more than just mindlessly repeating after me, because that can get really old, right? Okay, so good boys do fine always. Everybody say that. Good boys do fine always. Great. So the middle line, I almost said space. The middle line is going to be what letter? D. And the top line is going to be what letter? A. Exactly. So these are all always going to be the same in the treble clef and in the bass clef, with these sentences and little memory tricks that we use to help us remember the names. It always goes from the bottom all the way up to the top. So that's really important. And for the remainder of these 5 minutes, I would quiz the class and call on individual students, as well as open it up to the group so that they can prove to me that we have learned the letter names and where they belong on the staff. This is just to get the students familiar with it so that they can easily identify it, because that is within the standards for them to learn in middle school. Thanks so much.